Welcome back. Now we're on Mission 4, Deadly Designs. Part 4, Secret Weapons Facility. Finally, we're inside the Secret Weapons Facility, with Death's Head and whatnot. Our mission description has changed to, besides advanced weapons research and development, the OSA has very little information on what goes on inside the SWF. Kreisel Circle Intelligence does suggest that the SWF contains a U-boat pen that may be used as a what is that word? Debarkation point for another of Death's Head's secret research projects, although we have no idea what that might be at this time. Previously, in the other mission, we had some foreshadowing where this other laboratory is up north, and that's about all we got. The bombarding raid has made a mess of communications topside, so you should be able to enter the facility without their knowledge. Wonderful, so we're going to be sneaking into the base, and nobody notices, even though this is the only entrance into the base. It's not like there's a guard or anything in the front. Mission objectives: locate Death's Head's U-boat pen, and obtain information on Death's Head's destination. This is going to be easy. All we have to do is go through the base, kill everybody, end up in that U-boat area, and essentially one of Death's Head's guys says where we're going because we just interrogate him. For this level, I think it's a good time to talk about the secret lair in Spy 5. Dr. Evil's secret volcano lair. But here it's a secret factory, and later on it's the X Labs in Norway. The point of a secret lair is to hide something sinister close to society. In the same way France had those catacombs under Paris. These layers tend to perform an aesthetic reflection, as well as a practical usage for the villain in question. When we have a volcano layer, it represents the destruction a volcano is capable of, with fire and lava. Moon bases show the technological prowess, as well as the fragile bubble of life required to survive in such an environment. The underwater base shows that the evil is deep, unconscious, and below the surface of society. You know, that made me realize Austin Powers did all three of those for Dr. Evil. But I think you get my point. The secret lair is another layer of the evil villain who our spy is trying to fight. Here the lair is hidden in the heart of a war production city, reflecting how its weapons are planned to be the heart of the Nazi war machine. Being underground, it is treated similar to the underground. In the same way we went underground to go through the crypt, we are going underground to find a U-boat pen, which Death's Head escapes through. Because we are underground and there is water, we can view these as primordial waters of chaos, with the U-boat similar to a boat that would travel through one of the rivers of Hades in Greek mythology. The River of Styx goes from the human world to the underworld, but he doesn't seem to be escaping to the human world, or rather another hideout. A deeper hideout. He might as well be running out to Tartarus, which is the deepest abyss below Hades, where the Titans are imprisoned. Death's Head by himself is rather bland, and doesn't hold much of a presence in any game. His mad scientist archetype is basic, and I guess the only thing that splits him away from the other mad scientists is that he's only a little cartoony. But a basic villain is better than no villain, which is why he makes a good stand-in for any source of these technological advancements. A lot of mad scientists come from the origin point of Dr. Victor von Frankenstein, which is why so much of this game relates to the story of Frankenstein, and even the name Wolfenstein is a nod to it. The reason why Frankenstein is also called the modern Prometheus is due to the aspect of granting life to humans and metallurgy, aka technology. The mad scientist is a modern spin of this mythology, and holds the power as a human, going insane from their creations that are like a Pandora's box that should have not been opened in the first place. For Frankenstein, it was granting life to the dead through reanimation. For Death's Head, it's unleashing X-creatures and weapons like the Venom gun and Tesla gun, and then getting used against him and his creations. In this mission, the X-creatures, also called Lopers, they turned against their creators. So, even though he brings them back to life, this bites him in the ass because it's a power he can't control, and they start killing everyone. This is a less romantic form of the Frankenstein monster, where the monster in that one killed from ignorance and a lack of comprehension. You know, like when you saw the little girl throwing flowers to make them float in the water, and so he thought the girl would float too, but she drowns. However, that was in the movie, and he was even more innocent in the book since the monster saved the girl from drowning, but was shot at by her father because of his monstrous appearance. The reanimated corpses in the game are more cosmicist from weird fiction, making them abominations, which are mindless, initially violence-hungry creatures. Very similar to the destructive creatures of a Lovecraftian horror, or like the xenomorphs in Alien. Alright, let's get through this secret weapons facility. Is that a unicorn?
Major, why are we not yet ready to depart?
Did you say the fart?
My apologies, Herr Oberfuhrer, but the weapons loadout on the new torpedoes is taking more time than originally anticipated.
I don't have time for this nonsense. I have important business to attend to. This boat leaves for the X-Labs within the hour, torpedoes or not. Is that understood, Major?
Perfectly, Herr Oberfuhrer.
How can these Fallschirmjägers look like they have a beard, but they shouldn't have a beard? Oh, now I move down. Okay. You know, that's actually a good thing, because then we're not dropped into battle until we start moving. Give us a chance to grab some carrots and papaya juice for the nice healthy snack. This red is pretty sinister, like Silent Hill.
Wunderbar. I see you finally fixed the elevator.
Someone removed the elevator's balls? Ooh, I didn't know they cough. Or as they say in German, Dummkopf. Ooh. That made the whole place shake, rattle, and roll. Nub meat optimization. Can't stand it when he stares at me that way. Makes me erect. Door opening. It's like, oh no, he's dead and I had to take his slot now. Achterlieber ist Deddendorf. Now see, a room like this should be buzzing from the little mug right here. Is this a secret? Okay, I guess, if you say so. One for the road. That means that we were struggling in the previous mission, now we have full health. And full armor. He's gonna see me. Ah! BJ's arm. Too weak from jerking off. BJ by name, BJ by reputation. Aw, thank you. Do not ask me how I did that. I think it was 2 bullets inside of the head. Is there? This room feels like there's a lot of secrets abound. Oh well. Ooh, he died silently. Achtung! Gefahr! It's not really German unless you scream it out, you know? Every time you speak German, you gotta scream and shout and let it all out. Ugh! Whoa! Mein Doll! Mein Cock! Does this drop? No. Ooh. The German guy looks in the mirror, puts on his helmet, and he goes, "Ooh, somebody stop me!" Okay. I heard some kind of whooshing sound. I thought it was somebody marching like a big robot, but Nope, it's just a big fan. Hey, can you let me in? He's looking like right at me. Kontropeskuk. What is that word? Kontropeskuk. Well, I guess we gotta go over here. There we are. Oh, the door opened. I think they're below me. And if they're on their knees, they can below me. Close. So we need to find a way over yonder to the other side of the second floor. Because the guard is deaf, dumb, and blind. A silencer for the Walter. I don't know if it's even useful since we have the stun gun. Or I guess no overheating issue, alright? Let's see. Oh. I'll just testing it out. Oh, okay. So we had to go up here anyway. I better use this gun. I don't like to be caught in the overheated stage. Which, you know, has its ups and downs. It's powerful. He's still there. Do not ask me how I've been dodging these burlets because I do not know myself. It is impressive. I'm like... I'm making myself erect. Oh crap. Oh, that's the X creature. Let's not get noticed by him. This is the secret weapon they've been talking about with the venom gun as well. And he failed. There's another one. So these X creatures are really dangerous. You do not want to get hit by their Tesla. Once you are done for. This might be a bit too dangerous to use, but... I assume it takes only one hit to kill them. If it's 2 hits, then... oh boy! Did I get him? Haha! I got you, you swinehut. Okay. I have way less things to worry about now. That was great. So I've killed 2 of them and I haven't been hit at all. Let's pick up the venom gun. And the ammo. More ammo. Wait a tick, what was the other ammo I was picking up? So this is the gun that we've been waiting for, the venom gun. Shoots really fast. I'll use it when I get to it. So I killed off the other X creature. Let's have the enemy kill them off. Or at least let's have them weaken each other. Oh. Whoa! Ole! Alright. That is the venom gun in a nutshell. And I think that's the best I could actually do. So I'm constantly hiding back here, both to save and also so that I don't get cornered. Because the last thing I want to do is get cornered by one of these X creatures. There's another one. Yep, I hear him buzzing. Oh, please don't make me open that. I feel like I have to, don't I? Alright, let's see how it goes. Flawless victory! Oh! Okay. So here we have a crack in the wall. Let's see if this works. Sounds like it did. Ta-da! No armor, huh? Well, I probably shouldn't look at gifted X-creatures' hidey hole in the mouth. So many doors. Let's go here. Oops. You didn't open the door for me! What does that do? Once the creature is dead, now they come, huh? Making me do all the heavy lifting. I like how there's a progression of chaos here. Like they lose men and send in more goons. Pretty crazy how these Nazis have been keeping the X-creatures contained, but not really. I always thought that was interesting. Ooh, he had a Panzerfaust. What? Where am I supposed to go? I know I unlocked something around here. It wasn't that door. So I spun around to come back here? This is hot lava? This is where I started. Up the stairs to the second floor. This is the place with the silencer room, right? Oh, this area. That metal wall was a drawbridge. That's pretty cool. They saved room. I don't know if he said heil or smile, but either way it's threatening. I heard him patrolling.
I'm sure I heard something. What?
Oh.
What's wrong?
Something happened. Something like pushed me. What is going on in this area? There are a million explosions and his lazy ass won't investigate. He's like, not until I'm done with mine Fanta. He just flopped down the stairs. Okay, I can't tell if it's my keyboard or what, but something was like pushing me around and making delays. Don't delay, play today! Is this a weird area? Oh, you know what? This is like that water treatment plant in Fear. Locked. Had to do a reach around somehow. Did they shoot at each other again? Where is he? Hold on, my keyboard is messing up. Okay, let's see if that works now. Had to clean the ball and the mouse. The jump looks so weird when they do it. So high and stiff. This must be the area they get the potatoes. But that means this place is next to the ocean, right? Let's see if this leads anywhere good. Down below. Aha. Ooh. Really dumb you had to duck in here. A secret area. Dead end. Looked like the shutter could open. Where does this even go? Wait a minute. This is kinda dumb. It's a secret area that leads you to another secret area. Yeah, see the valve? That's for water. Let's... Oops. Kinda stressful with no air meter. So we go through here. Into this tunnel. Hooray, the secrets. Revive that health that I lost before. I don't think I needed anything from there. I was expecting armor or Panzerfaust ammo. Instead, it was fuel for the weapon that we can't really use. It sucks because everyone is too far away to use a flamethrower. And the X-creatures zap you when you're in a farting distance. It's a mess. Ah, the U-boats. We found them. I saw a guy far away. At first I thought he was one of the flamethrower guys. Now that I think about it, they should explode to be more threatening. Two down. Can we take out that flag? Oh, we can. There should be more guys up here on the railings. Gonna squeaky on by. That's why. I think it's hitting him. I see blood. Feels like I'm playing Red Orchestra. Trying to shoot out pixels. So here's where we're trying to get to. That guy who's overlooking everything and acting like nobody's dying around him. Huh, could have hit that, but I didn't. Little alcove. Looks like Hitler's over here. These games need more Hitler Easter eggs, like little collectibles. Like in Doom when you're collecting the figurines. Ouch! That did not go as planned. Well, we're almost done with the mission. You know, I was being so cautious before. Looks like I threw that caution to the wind. I would say this game is way harder than Max Payne. This is like Max Payne with no slow-mo. And few things like red barrels makes it easier. Locked. So there might be more guys coming. I'm just not sure where. I believe we have to drop down to here. Very cautious. Blow those up so they don't blow me up. Now I think there's something down there, but I don't remember if there actually was. Aha. And at least there are stockpiles like this near the end of the level. So we got most of our stuff back. What gun is this? Oh well. So where are we supposed to go? We have to get up there, yes. But how? Let's try this door again. So up here. So no. One main complaint? Cryptic endings to leave the level. Okay, so we had to go over here. Little bit of platforming, not too bad. Oh, can I even jump? Okay. Phew! Made it. A little bit afraid of this. Clear! A lot of rubble flew out. Oh, I guess that door was locked. Glad I didn't get hit again. I heard your pitter-patter. So that's pretty brutal. They give us a bunch of health and armor right before they set up an ambush. But I think your stuff is reset in the next level because we travel. Last door.
I will not divulge any information to you.
Why is someone drunk?
They're going to Norway. The coordinates are 67 degrees north by 16 degrees east.
I like that. He just says oh, I'm not gonna tell you the information. Okay, here's the information. Oh yoy, a mission briefing.
Well, Jack, Agent Blazkowicz is certainly full of surprises. There's no denying that.
Caught a peek in the locker room.
Of course, I always knew he was resourceful, but I never imagined he had such expert interrogation skills. Well, from BJ's interrogation of the officer...
Wait, officer or madam?
Death's Head's so-called X-Labs in occupied Norway.
How's this so called?
We learned from our defecting scientist.
Well, unfortunately, not as much as I'd hoped. He was pretty badly shaken when we got a hold of him, and he still hasn't completely recovered.
Oh.
He kept referring to a project Uber Soldat.
Super soldier.
Thank you for the translation.
From what I could piece together, it involves some bizarre synthesis of robotic and biological engineering.
For what purpose?
Apparently, to create the ultimate killing machine.
Good Lord.
According to the scientist, this project is Death's Head's baby. The thing most near and dear to his heart. And he's been working on it in one form or another since 1937.
You mean Macho Man Randy Savage?
Explains the proto-soldier blueprint and those loping monstrosities as well. But it still doesn't explain the involvement with the occult.
No, it doesn't. And there's only one place where we're likely to find that out.
Yes, and that's why Agent Blazkowicz is on his way to the X-Labs in Norway as we speak.
That's great, but how do we escape the secret weapons facility? I guess on a U-boat, right?